Hello, my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark, Zero to Hero, and our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and today we're in a bit of a jam. Is that the bear? Yeah, so we're in a little bit of a jam because I'm in the middle of a swamp. This is the Hushed River Valley. We found this old locomotive boxcar that has been abandoned, and it has been used by poachers in this region. But for us, though, we need to find a way out of here as soon as possible. We can't actually stay here very long. I haven't yet looted here. Looks like we're almost out of fuel on this. I'm going to add a little bit of fuel. Brings it up to 42 minutes.
Too much stuff to carry.
I'm going to grab our water here. Let's check out what is here. Got some scrap metal. I may actually just leave that. I'm not sure. I'll figure that out in a minute. Let's see what we have. Scrawled message. Okay, we made it this far. I left some gear for you to find. Okay. Where did you leave the gear? Somewhere over here. I'm not sure where that is. By the way, let's take a look at the map. So currently, here's the bind that we're in. We are right here at Forlorn Muskeg on these train tracks right in the middle of the swamp. And we have to decide. Now in the last episode, we have turned our back to Broken Railroad. We left that region. And now we are making our way either to Mystery Lake, to Mountain Town, or south. I'm guessing this is south, down to the bottom of Forlorn Muskeg, where we can hopefully do some forging. Except that we don't have the heavy hammer. So that is one problem. And by the way, as I'm talking here, I think we'll be here at least a few minutes. So I may as well just put these on. We could leave ourselves some water in the future. And by the way, somebody pointed out, I keep referring to myself as Astrid when we are actually playing as the man, as Will. And that is just out of habit. I'm sorry. I've played... Whoa, I am stuck. That was weird. I got stuck right there. I have been playing as Astrid for so long that it is just like second nature. I just refer to myself as Astrid. Look at that. We found a revolver cartridge right there on the ground.
I'd know if the hypothermia would.
I better be a little more picky about looking everywhere to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, 22 minutes on the barrel is not very long. I have got to act quickly. Got another rifle cartridge, scrap metal, down vest, which probably is not going to help us much. Hopefully there's something good in this box. Looks like the poachers did not leave us very much. Got some antibiotics, some accelerant. That's actually going to be good because the bear does patrol in this area. The bear could at any moment just walk right by us here. I believe he does come quite close and is very, very dangerous. 16 minutes on the barrel. I don't think I have any fuel, unfortunately. Let me see what our fuel situation is like. Yeah, I just have the one piece of coal. So I am going to... Gosh, there's still 15 minutes left on that. This is not good. Okay, we do have one more piece of coal. This is not good. Let's just take a torch. And we'll take the non-potable water. Whoops, let me grab this as well. Okay, I think we're just going to head out, guys. I do have to remember I have that bad water. We do have 2.8 liters. I think I have a pill. Do I have some water treatment pills? I don't know if I do. Let me just do... I'm going to sort this way. We'll just scroll down through here. I always forget if I have those pills or not. I think I usually just drop them. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Well, let's just go. So time of day in the top right corner. This is actually the perfect time to travel. If this fog will stay here, it's going to be really good for us. If the fog continues, it is nice and there's no wind. So our torch isn't going to blow out. I will peek around these a little bit. I got to watch out for that bear, guys. The bear can be anywhere in this area. And especially now, they've actually changed the routes.
Could end up being
more accelerant. Okay, they've actually changed the routes that the animals appear in and that they walk around in. So I have got to be so careful. Got a first aid kit. Is there anything in here? Antiseptic. Okay, nothing that great. There's some burdock there. Scanning for the bear. I don't see the bear. I'm hoping that I have quite a few torches. I usually do, but I don't know for sure. We could possibly get a fire again now. I found some coal. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. Okay, let's grab a torch. Okay, it said we have 7 torches. So the question is, guys, where are we going to go? And I've got some great comments from you guys. That we probably should just keep going in the same direction and try to make our way to Pleasant Valley. No, wait, is that Pleasant Valley? I don't mean Pleasant Valley. I mean Mystery Lake. I always get those two mixed up for some reason. We're going to try to go to Mystery Lake, I think, because there's a really good chance we will find the heavy hammer there. Okay, I'm going to get a drink. And this is the good water, fortunately. Just have to remember we have the bad water on our person here. I am a little heavy, and I'm going to walk the tracks and then drop a bunch of stuff. So chances are when we come back this way, I don't want to come... Whoa. Thought I heard something. Maybe it was just the music starting up. And oh man, there are cattails. I probably should grab some cattails. When we come back this way, I probably will not come to the Poacher's camp. We will probably just bypass this and go straight down to the Spence family. I think it's is it the Spence family farmstead? That is where the forge is located. Because at the moment we still need to craft quite a bit of arrows, and we do need to craft a bow. So here's another dilemma that you guys have kind of helped me with. So we've got quite a few things stacked against us right now, and one of that is we're in the middle of the swamp, so we're going to work on that right now. I'm going to head this way. The other thing is that I have a bunch of guns on me, but the rules are we can't use these guns until we forge the arrows and craft the bow. That was what we set out originally to do. When I started this what is this? The Stalker difficulty. That was one of the rules that I set out, is that we have to, in order to use the guns, we have to first craft the bow and the arrows. And so I'm going to stick to that. You guys have called me on that, said, hey Sprocket, you need to craft the bow first. Okay. Let's get another torch. Okay. Okay, I've got so many thoughts swirling in my head right now, and I'm also trying to navigate and narrate. Navigate and narrate should be the title of this this playthrough. Okay, so here's the plan. We are going to head this direction. As many of you has pointed out, this is probably the best route to go. We'll make our way to the camp office. I may swing down to Trapper's cabin. By the way, how many cattails do I have? Food, where are you? 31 cattails. Oh, we're looking pretty good. And we're likely to find more food when we get to the camp office and Trapper's cabin. So my mission for this episode, it's kind of out of my control. It depends on the loot tables, but my mission for this episode is to find the heavy hammer. And then hopefully we've got enough coal. And we do already have the hacksaw, so that is really good. We've got the hacksaw going for us. The hacksaw is going to allow us to harvest some metal that we're going to need to forge. Okay, I do see wolves up there. There's wolves on the hill straight ahead. Yeah, so we got to find the heavy hammer. We got to get some metal harvested. We need some coal. Somehow I've got to locate some coal. And then we're going to come back this way. And when I come back, we're going to follow these tracks until right about here. And then we're going to diverge and head that direction. Oh, right where the wolf is. We're going to walk right past the wolf. That is one thing. I think this is actually a little more difficult in some ways than Interloper. It does provide us with some nice loot, like the clothing, which helps a lot. And matches. So, I mean, it's not technically harder than Interloper, but there are more wolves. I think there's quite a bit more wolves here. Okay, things I need to drop right here. First of all, I want to check my torch, because knowing me, while I'm checking my inventory, it always seems to go out. So I'm going to actually get a fresh torch while I'm talking here. Okay, let's get a fresh torch, and then I need to drop what I can. We're going to drop 5 scrap metal right here. I do need to carry the saplings with us to cure. I'm going to bring the deer hide. Okay, I think we're just gonna go. We will carry on. No sign of the bear. So we have successfully made it out of the swamp. But then again, we didn't really linger that long. This place can be a nightmare, especially if a storm blows in and you're stuck out there. It can get so confusing. That's one reason why a lot of people will carry more rocks. You can leave rocks to kind of help you. You can use the spray paint to kind of guide you. Also, some people will drop cattails.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Okay, so yeah, I was listening to Jitwire, one of her playthroughs.
I might have to drop some gear.
Nice, we got some tools. She actually will use cattail heads to like leave a trail, especially later on when you've got a high level of fire starting. Then cattail heads are lightweight, and you can actually drop them and leave a trail. Okay, I've got wolves on the tracks up ahead. I think I want to diverge. We're going to head this way and check out Trapper's cabin. Nice, let's grab that. I do need fuel. I don't know, maybe... Man, I'm kind of torn. You know what, I'll just go to... Camp office is definitely the better choice. As far as safety and loot and crafting and all that. By the way, I'm hungry. I do need to eat some food here. Let's eat... What do I have? Not much. I can eat the cattails or the dog... Let's see if we could eat dog food. That's what I'm going to do. Because you don't get any bonus to heating it up. And it's currently 89%, and it's heavy. Okay, that's gonna... Hey there, Wolfie. Come on over. We're heavy. And we're a good target. Alright, come on. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't mean to get the gun out. I'm not going to shoot him. It's just what it defaulted to. I actually would have preferred to use the rock there. So he doesn't know this, but we're actually not allowed to shoot him. So that was a good bluff on our part. I wonder if he's conditioned to humans pointing things and him having to run away. You know, they must have been exposed to hunters at some point, because these wolves definitely have learned that you have got to get away from humans that have pointy things like that. Okay, I'm trying to keep an eye out for some stones, or sorry, not stones, for some sticks, for a few reasons. One, obviously we need firewood, but also we need to craft some fire-hardened arrows. We did manage to find the bow, and I think unanimously, overwhelmingly, you guys said it's okay to use the bow as long as we just use the arrows that we, I don't know, the arrows that we found, plus also we can make the fire-hardened arrows. But I think ultimately we do need to craft the bow. In order to use these guns, we have to craft the bow. And some of you even said we should never use the guns. We should just use the bow only. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I kind of want to use the guns. Guns are fun. I mean, just straight out. Guns are cool. If you're going to play Stalker, you may as well. Like, the guns are such a cool part of the game. But I think we've got to earn it. Like, we've got to make the bow like we talked about. We've actually been doing really good at making these matches last. Now, I hope I didn't just jinx us. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow out our torch, but the matches have been holding out pretty well. We've had this same torch burning ever since we left Broken Railroad. Man, just look at this weather. This is like perfect weather. We're nice and warm. Perfect clarity. There's a rabbit up ahead, I think. Did I just see a rabbit or a deer? I think it's a rabbit. So we could try to get a rabbit and cook it, get its hide curing. Let's see if I can corner him. Oh, there's another one right there. So this is a new wildlife spawn right here. I don't think I've ever seen rabbits in this part before. Like, I don't remember ever seeing rabbits right here. Where did you guys go? Come on, rabbit. That was a bad throw. I turned it the last second there. That was kind of a bad shot. Okay, I need to make sure this torch doesn't go out. As I was just talking about keeping our fire lit, right? So it is actually looking pretty good. So I will come back to that in just a second. Let's get a stone out. The rabbits are coming back. Let me be a little more careful this time. There we go, that's better. It pays to take your time and get it right the first time. Alright, let's get a torch lit. We're down to 2 torches. And I may want to grab this other rabbit. Where are you? Little guy, where did you go, rabbit? There he is. Okay, we're going to drop this torch quietly. Drop it through our inventory. And then I'm going to get down. Let's get a rock out. This is our last rock, so I better make this count. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Okay, I need this rock right here. Okay, slow down. Take your time. There we go. Thank you, little guy. Okay, now we just have to make it down the little bend in the road here, and then we are home free. And do I have both rabbits? I do, okay.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, you're doing great, Will. Doing great. One other thing I wouldn't mind trying is if we could find the deer, we could actually possibly scare it into a wolf and get some fresh meat and a deer hide. Oh, there's some sticks. I do need these. I need the sticks, and I have to remember to craft the fire-hardened arrows. I often forget. Okay, fire's almost out. I kind of have to hurry. I do have one more torch. It's kind of tricky to light a torch while it's rolling like that. It is a little bit tricky. Okay, we are going to have perfect weather to see the sights of Mystery Lake. For example, straight ahead in the center of the screen, we've got the lookout tower. I do hope to be making it over that way very soon. But this is probably the star of the show on this episode, I would imagine. This is the star. We're here to see the camp office. Possibly one of the best places to make a base. Maybe second only to Coastal Highway. I don't know. Some people like this one more. I will grab these rose hips. There we go. Mystery Lake. Lac Mystère. I don't know if that's how you say that or not. It's probably French. French-Canadian. Let's get inside and get a fire started.
Feels like a lot of
Okay,
gear.
hopefully I can get a fire right away. Start a fire. Use our torch and a book. That will increase our chances considerably of getting this fire started. If it goes out, that's annoying. That would be my fault. But using the book should help. Really increases our chances. Nice, we did it. Okay. And our torch did go out, but we did make it. We've got 15 sticks and some cedar firewood. Let's add some sticks. And first thing I want to do is pull some torches, so I don't forget. You always got to have at least a few torches on you. It's so important. Okay, yeah, I just saw in the top corner it said new location discovered, so we are really happy to be here at one of the most safe, centralized locations in the game here, Camp Office. Okay, I've got a few torches lit. I do need to cook this bad water, so let's finish this water. 38 minutes. Okay. What do we want to do? I probably need to add some more fuel. Okay. Let's see. An hour and 6 minutes. Okay, let's see if I can craft fire-hardened arrows. It's going to take how long? Where does it say how long it's going to take? I don't see. Let's just try it. Okay, we now have, I believe we have 3 fire-hardened arrows. So that is really cool. Hey, we've got some broth. Wow, okay. I definitely need to drop a bunch of stuff. I also need more fuel. How long is it get? Oh, look at that. We got another bedroll. Wow. There's going to be so much loot here. 15 minutes. Let me just make sure we have at least 15 minutes on this fire. 36 minutes. Okay. I could... You know what? Let's just let it go out because I can get a fire started from the sun.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I don't need another pan. But I might drop it up at the other... You know, I'll take it and we'll drop it upstairs. Okay, how much water do I have now? Maybe I do want to cook some more water while that's going. I may as well use it. So let's do 1 more liter. 30 minutes. Oh, shoot. I probably should add a little bit more fuel. Let me break down this crate. Oh yeah, sun is going down. Okay, so that... I should have noticed that sooner. So we can't get a fire started with a mag lens once the sun is down, obviously. The question is, what do we want to do today?
I'd eat anything.
Add fuel. Reclaimed wood. Let's do that. And so that buys us 39 minutes. Boy, I am hungry. It would be really nice if we... Oh, I forgot the rabbits. I gotta harvest them. Okay. So we'll harvest those up. I may just use a match. Because I can't keep putting fuel on the fire. How many sticks do I have? Got 3 sticks left. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so I probably will just let this fire go out then. And then as far as food goes, so I do need to cook these rabbits. Oh man, how do we... You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to move the fire outside in a minute. We'll move it around back and I will harvest up these rabbits. We'll have ourselves a little barbecue. Pork and beans. Nice. I should cook those. It's too bad we only have 1 burner on this stove. That is kind of bad. I do want to cook those pork and beans. Let me check our torch situation. Let's see. Wrong category. Okay, so we have 3 bad torches. How many good torches? 1. I only have 2. I only have 2 good torches. That's not good. These are all pretty bad. I need to harvest some of those. Okay, I'm going to harvest these. And then that's going to give us a little bit more time. Man, look at our hunger. Definitely need to eat this canned food. And then we'll cook up these rabbits. The rabbits sound really good. Oh, one other thing I need to do is drop the stuff I'm carrying. 15 minutes till boiled. I will add a couple sticks. Let's do that. Got 2 sticks on there. I do need to drop the hides that we have. So we've got the deer hide. Where are you, deer hide? Are those cured? Yeah, those are cured. Nice. Let's drop our maple saplings. Got 2 of them. That is awesome. And then we had the deer hide here somewhere. There it is. 13% cured. Very shortly here, we're going to have 2 more rabbit hides to add to that. It's going to help a lot. I'm going to use one of these low-quality torches just to kind of loot a little bit. Let's use... There we go. It's getting kind of dark. 4 minutes until boiled. I want to put the...
All this gear is slowing me down.
That food I just picked up. What was that? It was dusty pork and beans. Alright, we're going to cook these. I don't know if it puts them in the pan or not. I wonder what will happen here. Oh, it did. Wow. Okay, that's cool. I couldn't remember how that works out. 11 minutes, 11 minutes. Okay, that actually is going to work perfectly. We've already got so much loot.
This'll come in handy.
I need to sort out all the stuff we're carrying. And crunchy stale granola bar. Could probably eat that right now. 12 more matches. That is awesome. I really needed those. And some ketchup chips. Let's eat this stale granola. It might make us sick, and that is just fine with me. So let's sort by condition. Definitely need to get some food in our belly. Hey, it didn't make us sick. That's good. Oh, wait. I need to light a torch. Nice. Okay. Pork and beans are done in 1 minute. There we go. Nice and hot. Let's blow on it as we eat them. Oh, that was good. Really, really good. Would have been nice if we had some rice to go with that. Oh, guys, we found the cooking pot.
What have we here?
Oh, I'm so happy to see that because now we can cook our oatmeal. I just prefer the pot, you know. There's nothing wrong with the skillet, but I prefer the pot. I think you can do more with it as well. Got some spray paint hiding back there. We'll stick over here. Condensed.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, Will, you're doing just fine. You're going to be just fine. Let's make sure I don't miss anything like this sack of potatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Got 8 potatoes and a jerry can.
Lamp fuel.
We have so much fuel right now. I do want to find a lantern. That would be really helpful. So we got the flour. Let's put this over here. So I wonder if I should just go cook. Before we loot, maybe I should go cook outside. And let's take care of these rabbits while I'm thinking about it. I will check over here really quick because I'm here. What is this? Fast film 500.
I think I can use this.
At some point, I'm hoping to live long enough that will actually be useful. Got another wilderness book. Man, I'm just picking up everything right now. And some more accelerant. Ooh, I actually see something I want right there. Fishing line. And a hook. Oh, that's really good. Let's check this drawer here. Nothing in the drawer. We can finally maintain our knife. That's good. We got a whetstone. And some extra fuel. Let's hope for like an emergency stim. No, energy bar and a bandage. Okay. Got a note maybe? No? Okay. I believe that is everything in this area. So, let me see if I can drop anything. Sort by weight. There we go. We're going to drop our gun.
Anything for a drink right
and
now.
These things. And another gun. And the tools. And I'll hang on to the rest, I think. Yeah, let's get outside and start cooking.
Too heavy.
Okay, I need to get a fire started. I like to come back over here because it's kind of sheltered. Actually, yeah, whatever. I was going to pick a lower quality torch, but I may have waited too long. I don't want to risk it. Let's check what's in here.
I'm going to need to rest soon.
Okay, time for a fire. Oh, that's not good. Wow, where did you come from? Oh, it's because I'm... That was scary, guys. It's because I've got these rabbits. That could have been really bad. Let's put that away. Man, that gave me the chills. So if that wolf had come around the corner a little bit closer, he probably could have attacked me before he saw my torch. It does happen. There's not a whole lot you can do. You know, I guess I could have dropped the rabbits quicker. That probably would have helped. But like I said, this difficulty, there are so many more wolves, it seems like, and they're more, seems like they are, I don't know. Somebody who is more experienced could say better than I could. But I think they're just so abundant, and they're pretty eager to attack.
Come on.
So we're going to try to get these rabbits harvested up before bad
Well,
weather
that
comes
didn't
in.
work.
All right, come on, Will, you can do it. Third time's a charm. Nice.
That's done.
Okay. Okay, add fuel, reclaimed wood. It'd be kind of nice to hang on to these, actually, and get some rabbits. But I can always break down more things, so I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. Let's harvest this rabbit. 4 minutes. 15. Yeah, let's use our knife. So we do have a whetstone now. Ooh, I'm pretty thirsty. Gotta get a drink. Okay, got a little bit of meat. Let's drop this. Let's get a drink. Actually, let's get it cooking first. Okay, we're gonna add our pot. And over here we could add the pan, I guess. And then we'll add this here. 58 minutes. I'll just grab some more. We'll do little slices. It's going to help us to level up our cooking. Which, by the way, I think we might be at level 2 cooking, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to look later. Okay, let's grab some of this, harvest it. That one's done. So let me move him out of the way. These are just little itty bitty rabbits. There's not a whole lot of meat left on them. Looks like I do need a drink. Okay. Let's get a drink. We'll eat some rabbit. Even though they're little, they are pretty juicy. Gotta admit. I do have the piece of meat on me. Now I'm curious, I've got that broth. We can cook porridge. Oh nice, we can cook the porridge now. We can cook all these potatoes. Rabbit stew, that's what I was wondering about. So we can cook some rabbit stew. It's not going to be very big, because we didn't have a whole lot of rabbit. Seriously? An hour and 36 minutes? Are you kidding? Wow. Well, I guess it probably did have potatoes and carrots, right? Was that what it said? I should actually look. I don't remember how these recipes and things work. So we've got our logbook, skills. By the way, skills, let's see, cooking ware level 2. Notes, trying to look for recipes. And I don't see them. Is this it? Okay, here's the recipes. So, porridge broth, ptarmigan, rabbit stew. Really, it just took meat and broth. Oh, and flour. Okay, and flour. Nice. So we need to add fuel. Unfortunately, I probably need to add one of these coals. And even then, I don't know if we have enough. I don't know if we have enough fuel on here to last until that is finished. In the meantime, let's cook some like potatoes or something. Oh, bannock. We can cook bannock bread. I think bannock goes bad really quickly, though. Unfortunately. Let's focus on this other stuff. I'll try to get these potatoes cooked up. Maybe some porridge. I don't know. Porridge does tend to go bad pretty quickly as well. 47 minutes. Man, potatoes take forever to cook. 30 minutes, 1 hour, 40 minutes. Let's do... I'll just use my knife again. Why not? I'd like to kind of hurry and wrap up because we are so tired and it's getting kind of late. I keep forgetting we're not playing Interloper, and so you can actually sleep longer than 8, what is it, 8 hours or 10 hours? Now I can't remember. Wow. 12 minutes until done. Let's see how long it takes to harvest a gut. 10 minutes, okay. Let's go ahead and grab a gut. These guts are so useful. You can use it to make the bow, you can use it to make fishing line, you can use it to make traps and things. But I do need to drop it. Okay, potatoes cooked. 22 minutes on the fire. I'll add another stick. Yeah, that stew takes forever. Oh, we got us a little slice of meat left. 3 minutes. Let's just use our hand. Yeah, let's just use our hand. 12 minutes. We could probably harvest the rest of this rabbit inside. Okay, what did I just drop? Meat? Okay, let's cook that. I could add our last stick. And then I could harvest. We do have a bunch of old torches. I can harvest that. Okay, I need to remember to harvest that broken arrow as well. And then it'd be nice if we could craft another one, if we can get some more saplings. 15 minutes. Oh, nice. Okay, so this should actually work out pretty well. I'm going to risk it, I think, just to take a look at this night sky. We're going to take a look at the lake. Make sure there's no wolves out here. I'm not smelly. Got the moon coming out. Boy, it is so cold. When there's no cloud cover like this, you can just feel it on your face. Freezing cold, just robbing your cheeks. It's like holding an ice cube up to your cheeks. It's so cold. But here is the lake, guys. You can see there's some fishing huts kind of in the distance. Unfortunately, we do have wolves out there and a bear, probably. I'm imagining there is a bear. Weaker. But it feels so good to be somewhere safe. We can just step back inside the camp office for a nice, protective, warm bed. Campfire's out. Okay, pretty much. Rabbit is cooked. I'm curious how much rabbit stew is gonna fill us up. Let's see. We're halfway hungry. Let's eat this rabbit stew. Nice. Got the warming up benefit. I wonder did it give us any other benefits? Improved rest. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize that it did that. So this is probably like drinking an herbal tea, I would think. We're going to sleep really deep tonight, guys. We're going to recover more of our lost health. Not that we need it. It's not like we're really hurting. But I know I'm looking forward to a nice long sleep. Did my fire... Wait. Hold on. Did I really just let that go out? Come on. Pick it up. Take it. Add fuel. Oh, gosh. Man, that was close. I was just fumbling like crazy. I don't have any torches. I've just used the last of my torch. Does that mean I have to use a coal? Let's see if I can quickly harvest these. And pull a torch. That would be nice. Let's add a torch. And take a torch. Nice. Okay. So we are completely out. That is not good. I do need to... wow. I guess in the morning we'll pull some more torches. Right now, let's just go inside. We just need to go inside. Let's take a charcoal. Hopefully we can do some mapping in the morning. That would be nice. Hey, Wolfie. I know, we got the gut on us. We're pretty smelly. So we're going to head inside. Okay, let's drop this gut to cure. We'll take this rabbit and harvest him in the dark, I think. We've got some more looting to do in the morning. But for right now, let's head up to sleep. Feels so good to be here at the camp office. Nice. We do have... I'm curious if... Yeah, we can actually... Can we take down these lights? Yeah, we can. Nice. I don't want to take them down, but... It is nice they are there. Oh, wow. What happened to this guy? Okay. Well, we're just so tired. Let's just go to bed. Just having a quick look around. This might be your first time seeing the camp office. If you're new to the game, welcome, guys. Such a nice place to set up camp. Or set up home, like, permanently. Okay, we're going to put out our torch before it goes out. And then I have these rabbits, or at least one rabbit. So let's go to... Where is it? Just sort of alphabetically, I guess. Ooh. Cured deer hide. I forgot about that. And cured guts. Okay, nice. Alright, rabbit, where are you? Okay, we're going to harvest your hide. 30 minutes with the knife. Or we could do it by hand for 40 minutes. Let's do it by hand. It is quite late. I just want to go to bed, really, but I need to get these guts and the hide. And then last thing, get the guts. I'm going to use the knife. We're so tired. Let's just get it done. Boy, that was a very productive trip, I think. We made it all the way from Poacher's Camp here. Okay, I do need to remember to drop these. So we got a fresh gut and a fresh rabbit pelt, 2 of them. Our belly is nice and full, but we do need to drink. Let's drink this, top it up. We got that improved rest benefit. We're going to sleep so well tonight. Let's find the bed. There we go. Let's sleep for... I'm just going to go for maybe 6 hours. Let's see where that leaves us. I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey, good morning, everybody. We are fully healed. Had a very nice rest. The sun is just barely peeking up. I could sleep a little bit longer just to get a little more energy. Maybe I'll do that. We'll sleep in maybe, I don't know, what do you think, 2 hours? Or is that too long? I kind of like having my energy refilled. Let's just do 1 hour. Okay, nice. We do have a little bit of daylight now. It's going to help us with looting. I'm going to take these down to the lower level. And I can drop them to get them curing. I do need to harvest some wood. So we're pretty much out of firewood at this point. Okay, crafting materials. Let's drop the fresh gut. And the rabbit pelts we're going to put maybe right here. Drop our fresh rabbit pelts. And then the cured deer hide I'm going to put right here. And then the cured guts we can put here. I mean, technically we could put them in a container. They are fully cured, and you know, there's no real reason to keep them out, but
I better take this food.
I do like to be able to see when I come in through the door. I like to see all my crafting materials kind of laid out like this, so I know what I'm dealing with. All right, let's check out this bedroll. Maybe it's better than ours. 94%. That might be better than our current one. No, our current one is 99%. Wow. Okay, plus this one's not the real Wilson. Right, we know that. It's an imposter. It will do in a pinch, but the real Wilson is already in our inventory. Okay, I think I better harvest some of these, like this chair maybe. Although we could pick it up, right? I think with the... Oh, no. That sucks. I was thinking we could pick it up and use it, but it looks like our only option is to break it down. Whoops. Okay, so I gotta push the right key. That does help. 2 hours to break it down for 4 reclaimed wood. I probably need to do that though, unfortunately. I do need the firewood probably more than I need the calories right now. Okay, now I was kind of in a hurry when we looted before, and I didn't have very much light. So I'm just going to do a very quick search. See, like for example, I missed this. A page from an old newsletter. And if you want to read that, you can. It's going to be a little bit of lore. I won't read it out loud. So we will take that. Is there anything else I missed? We do have
I
the
need to drop something.
spray paint can. I'm going to pick up the flour. We can put that in a container or something to try to preserve it. Or I could just cook with it, right? Okay, I know I already searched here, but I just want to double check because I particularly am looking for that heavy hammer, if you remember. Oh, we need a hatchet to break down the wheels. Okay. Anything else here worth taking? Got the torch. And of course, you guys will let me know if I missed something, I hope. I can't see everything. What is here? Anything else? Okay, now we do have all this loot. Got our guns, the tools. And we got more stuff we could break down. Okay, let's go loot upstairs. By the way, I'm kind of on the lookout for a gun rack. Be kind of nice to grab a gun rack since we can't use our gun. There might be one here. I haven't really been paying attention. Okay, we searched Steve. Is that his name? We searched Steve and didn't find anything. Got some books. A shelf. What is that? Magnifying lens.
Stuff will come in handy.
That is awesome. That is so much better than the one we already have. So now I can afford... Guys, I can afford to get mauled by a bear now. I was worried it would damage my mag lens. But now it's okay. Okay, this probably is
to weigh me down.
a super good item. Decent Chowachan sweater, I believe is how you say that. It only weighs 1 kilogram. I think it is really warm. So we will check that out. Ooh, ragged wool toque. That is awesome. That is really good.
I could use a drink.
Yeah, you're thirsty and we're super heavy. We need to get rid of a lot of this loot we're carrying. Got more books. I'll take it for now. We're going to sort it all out. What do we have under here? Newspaper. Got some leather. We can break those down into leather. What is this? Expedition
Hope
parka.
nobody needs this anymore.
That sounds really good if we fix it up. I'm not used to this loot, guys. Like, in Interloper, you don't get this kind of loot. So this is actually really exciting. To have a parka like that, that is really good. Okay, let's come over to this shelf. I wonder if I can I get rid of this bowl? I'm going to take it. I'll take the papers. Wait, let's grab the papers. And then a cup. I'm going to take that. And then over here we can drop the stuff we don't need. By the way, can I take this? What is that? A board? Oh, it's a pillar. Okay. I'm going to drop the stuff we don't need. Like this bowl and the cup. The mice I'm going to put downstairs. Wait, where did they go? I dropped them. They just disappeared? That was weird. Be nice if I could clean up all this mess. I think they just blipped out of existence. By the way, this is bugging me. We are going to straighten up this rug. How do I... There we go. Okay, nice. We're going to put this right here. That one looks pretty straight. But it does have like the newspaper and thing on it. I was going to try to get rid of that. How about this pillow? Can I guess I'd probably just have to break it down. Yeah. Okay, recycled can. You're going to come over here. Okay. Let's open this drawer and figure out what we're going to keep, what we're not going to keep. Okay, we're going to put the mag lens in here. And by the way, I should probably keep a note. I don't remember what we left behind at the Broken Railroad. I neglected to leave a journal. So if you remember what we left, maybe you could leave a comment and I will add it to our journal here. But now we are at Mystery Lake. At the camp, let's see, camp office. And we are leaving a mag lens. Does lens have an E? Mag lens. I can't remember. That's the most important thing. The rest of these items, I don't really care if we document, I think. Okay, so we can leave. We'll leave a book. Don't need the papers. We got 8 cattails. I'm really happy about these matches. That is so nice. I might want to leave a couple matches here. As far as these things, I think these might disappear if we put them inside. I might want to put them on top. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to come to this view. Okay, we'll drop these. And we'll drop these. Let's see, we'll drop the lower quality ones, I guess. And we'll drop this. I do need to craft some old man's beard at some point, I think. Alright, we're going to put these up where I can see them. This is going to be our new loot display, I think. Put them up here. Okay, what else do we have? I got lots of clothing. I need to figure out what we're keeping and not keeping. That is so much warmer, I think. If we fix that up, I think this is going to be really good. I need to fix some of these things up. Maybe I should even do it now. All right, Parka, where are you? And the weight really isn't that much either. Okay, 54%. Let's try it again. 84%. Nice. I might stop there for now. I like to kind of wait till it's around 75%, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, look at this, 3.3 degrees of warmth. That is nuts. And then we'll put that on. Although I do think the sweater, let's see, where are you, sweater? 0.3, that's 1 kilo, but there's so much warmth. Oh my gosh, we're going to actually be hot. Nice, okay. That is so good, guys. That is amazing. Okay, let's put the clothing in here. So, where are you? Clothing. We're going to put the vest in, the gloves. Although we could use the leather to fix up our shoes if we need to. We've got the extra Mackinac jacket we never fixed up. And the sweatshirt. The worn mittens. I do need to fix up this toque. Let's see if I can get that in good shape. What am I currently wearing? So I've got the fleece cowl and the wool scarf. Okay, so let's do actions, repair. Nice, 100%. Okay, we definitely want to put that on. 2 degrees of warmth. Man, we are so incredibly warm. So nice. I'm feeling like we could go to the top of Timberwolf Mountain now. Like we have so much warm clothing. We could easily do an expedition. Alright, let's move that over here. Okay. One last check. Oh, we got plenty. You know what? I'm just going to drop these. I want to drop the fire starting stuff. Where did you go? We'll drop 2 of these. Everything else is looking good. I will drop 3 matches. It is kind of nice to know we got some matches here. There we go. Put the matches right where we can see them. Okay, that's okay. That looks good. I do need to craft some old man's beard. Clothing we already checked out. Food. I should probably drop some of this food. Like the oil and everything. I like it to be visible. Really, as much as I can. I like to be able to see what I've got. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I want to cook all those potatoes as soon as possible. Energy bar. I should probably just eat it. Yeah, I'm just going to eat it. And this can of condensed milk. It's at 78%, so we shouldn't get sick. I think below 75 is where you start to get sick. Okay, nice. That's going to help with our weight. We'll drop the salt. The rest of this is looking pretty good. And then this, I do need to harvest. How long does it take to harvest? 5 minutes? Let's harvest that. Okay, can drop the extra pot, or pan, I mean. We'll keep this pot and 1 can, I think. I'll drop the rest. Drop that, drop the gun, drop the bullets. Wow, 32 bullets. And we only have 1 rifle. No, we got some in the gun. I forgot about that. Nice. Actions. I'm trying to decide if I want to take the bullets out of the gun or not. Let's do this. Yeah, so we are going to... How do I unload it? I don't know how to unload it. Actions, clean, harvest. There we go, unload. There we go. Did that safely. Didn't shoot my foot off or anything, I promise. Okay, so now we got the bullets unloaded. Let's drop this oil too. We don't have a lantern yet. Drop our gun. Drop the tools for now. I think we're going to do some exploring. We're going to try to head out to some of these fishing huts and cabins and things. Can drop that. Nice. So we got the arrowhead. I want to keep that with me. It's pretty lightweight. Got the fire hardened arrows. Nice. We'll drop these. It's kind of a good problem to have, I guess. All this loot. It's a good problem to have to sort through. Keep the sewing kit. I do need more sewing kits, unfortunately. I just have the 1 arrow. And I do need to harvest these 2 torches. I definitely need the firewood. Next time we get a fire started, I got to pull some torches. So we just have this 1 partial torch right now. 9% torch. That is so bad. Okay, we have 2 books. I don't know if we've used either of them. 0 of 5. How about this one? 0 of 5. Okay, so we'll drop one of these books. Put the jerry can up here. You little can. We're going to put you right here. Let's straighten up a little bit. Go. Got 2 jerry cans. Got the simple tools. This is where I would like a gun rack. It'd be nice to be able... Is that a gun rack? No, it's a coat rack. Okay. It would be nice to hang up the gun. For now, I'll put it right here. We'll put the books where we can see them. Firearm cleaning kit. That's going to go right here next to our revolver, I think. There we go. That's looking pretty cool. Recycled cans. Maybe I want to put these over here. They're kind of junk. It's not like a trophy that you show off. Cooking oil's going right here. Be kind of fun to shoot the cans with the revolver, though. Practice our aim. Okay, bullets can go right here. It's starting to look like we actually have some good loot. I wish we had a 6-burner stove here, though. That would be really nice. Polaroid film. One day we're going to use that. Okay, now we are lightweight. I think we're in a pretty good position to head out and go searching. The only problem is the torches. I probably need to get a fire started and pull torches, really. Let's put the can openers here. Makes me wonder what else I missed. So, 20 feathers. Nice. I do need to remember to use our bow. Next time we see some rabbits or ptarmigan, we can use our bow and try to catch them and practice. We're going to level up our archery skill that way. And wow, it says I'm heavy again. I didn't do anything. We just must be tired already. We spent so much time fixing up our clothing, getting that all in good shape. So what I want to do now, let's take a look outside. Let's check the weather, see if it's windy, if we should get a fire started. Wilderness. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Can I read that? Cougar warning flyer. Wilderness safety guide. You may hear a cougar before you see it. Watch for fresh kills. A cougar may be near. Leave its territory to reduce risk of attack. That's not cool. I'm hoping that we don't see a cougar. It's a little bit foggy. This might actually be good weather for traveling. Okay, good. Foggy weather, and it's kind of warm. This is actually probably a good time to set out, guys. But that is going to be for the next episode, because right here we're going to call it. I want to say thank you for coming along with me. I hope you've enjoyed this adventure as we have traveled from the Broken Road. I'm really looking forward to the next episode as we're going to search those cabins and try to avoid the bear and wolves that are out on the lake. Guys, I hope you'll come along with me. But until then, this is Sprocket saying thanks for coming along with me, and I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.